Hey guys, Master here, and we're doing week 4 of March. Now, some things have, how can I put this? Not added, so, it's more like, how can I put this? An event appeared. Yeah, that's not the best way to put it. There's a new event that, I can't say that you missed it, but it did happen. So, in March, something happened on the 20th. So, in this week, I'll tell you what happened, and it's a very, very special event called the Sports Fair. Yes, if you saw your organizer or your diary or your log or your organizer or whatever, I think I said that twice. If you saw inside it and the upcoming event was on the 20th and it read Sports Fair, well, you're right. On the 20th of March, the Sports Fair happened, which happened this week actually, which I'll show you in after I go to the dump, go to Tom Nook, go all the way over there, and check out his stock, because every day his stock changes, and I might as well show you Tom Nook store every time. You never know what might happen. Not much. Not much is in this store today, so I only decided to sell a couple of things. So, yep, this is very, very interesting. A cello. I'm not a very good instrumentalist, or music player, or musician, or whatever you call that word, but yeah, how about the cello? Now, apparently I saw this letter, and it's like, this is some cool paper, and then, ironically, and conveniently, I checked what the name was because I thought it was flame paper or something, because that would be appropriate, but nope. That's actually named Cool Paper. Funny, Nintendo. Funny, you named it Cool Paper after I thought it was very cool to have flames on the edges as the border. I thought that was funny though. It's like, this is some cool paper. It's like, oh, well, look, it is Cool Paper. That's what it's called. Now, this video is 40 minutes long, so it was a little long because of the event I'm going to talk about in this video. Oh, boy. Yep. Just pulling up weeds, cleaning up, doing some upkeep around town because you gotta have a clean town or you'll never make it around town. You don't want a town full of weeds. That'd be pretty bad. The cops will show up to your town saying wait, there is a cop in your town, but he'll show up in front of your door saying why aren't you taking care of your garden? But yeah. But while we wait for the awesome sports fair to start up, because this is the second day, second to last? No. This is the last day, no. Last day before sports fair? I don't know if this is the 19th or not. So I decided to make some room by doing that and checking out his stock, and apparently 2 space items showed up. The rocket and the lunar lander. That's what it's called. Lunar lander. Lunar lander. It's a lunar lander. Yeah, lunar lander. Say that right. And that's a rocket. Too bad you can't fire it though. You can't have your own science lab. Well, you could if you had the right items. You could in the DS. In the DS version, you can have so many other sets in Animal Crossing. Now, I also want to talk about something else too during this video. I am currently deciding whether because if I announce it here, then that'll be oh, well, it's gonna be a month off. So I should be uploading 2 things at once. No, more than 2. At least 2 or more Let's Plays at once. That means I'm going to be finishing up some Let's Plays, and with Animal Crossing commentary, because this is post, I have no clue what times to give you. It could be tomorrow, or it could be next week, or next month, which will actually happen. I think it'll be next month. So it's a little like a month off or something. So whatever I announce in Animal Crossing cannot, actually will be late. So I think by this point, though, I'm only predicting here. I'm not sure if I am going to do it or not. But I'm predicting that I will do at least 2 more Let's Plays during this without bothering the Animal Crossing schedule. That's a risk I'm going to have to take. I even put on my blog that I was going to take that risk. And once again, another rocket. That's nice. So yeah. I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, or I might do it earlier. But the times in Animal Crossing and the times in the other Let's Play will be exactly different. So, that's your update. That's your update, wow. Ah, I see an exotic bench. Okay, here's the problem. If you don't know if you already bought it or not for your catalog, here's what I do. I actually check the catalog, and I try to find it. Luckily, it wasn't too far away from the top of the page, so it turns out I actually have it already, so I'm not going to buy it. That's what I'm going to have to do now. I'm going to end up trying to check my catalog more often now. And this is Gulliver. He showed up here. That's 1, 2, let's see how many times he wakes up. 3. Takes 3 times. Alright. A 1, a 2, Yeah, I'm doing like a reference to that commercial of a Tootsie Pop. The Tootsie Pop commercials, actually. Yeah, I can't talk right. Yay, lisp for the win. Anyways. Yeah, Tootsie Pop commercial. I gotta grammatically say it right. Grammar. Dang it, grammar. Can't say grammar right. It's almost said like grandma. Grandma's grammar is... I can make a tongue twister like that. Grandma's grammar gave me some gum? No. Grandma's grammar is very gummy? No. I don't know. I'm putting a bunch of G's together. And I will not say like, oh, put this 3 times fast or something like that. Or do this 3 times. Say that 3 times fast. Yeah, there we go. I'm also having memory problems. Oh no. It's the end of the world. Hey, Master can't remember. Simple Let's Play. Well, I'm not saying Animal Crossing simple or anything. I'm just saying that it gets very, very, very complicated real fast. So you gotta be, how do you say, extra careful. Of course, the only complicated thing is customizing your house. And maybe wear a different shirt every week, which I'm not doing apparently. I saw that cow print from Gracie Grease. I wonder if she'll show up. Notice. Oh no, the cherry blossom. No, I keep moving. The Cherry Blossom Festival is coming up too on April 5th through 7th. Letting you know. And then the next post was the notice about the Spring Sports Fair, which there's 2 sports fairs actually. Just letting you know up front that there's a Spring Sports Fair and a Fall Sports Fair. So that'll be fun. At least twice a year you get to do sports or so. Yawn. I yawn in every episode. What's wrong? Maybe I talk too much. Yeah, maybe that's the problem. I also read that Pudge buried something in Acre A4. So I was going around Tom Nook's store trying to find that, whatever he put. It could be furniture, it could be anything. It could be money. But that's rare. You never see a villager bury money like that. Unless they're like possessed or something. And I dug up money because I just have a golden shovel. That happens a lot. Oh, and it's Monday. Monday, I just noticed. It's the 18th. 2 more days until Sports Fair. But how many days are left until the year is over? Ooh, that's a good question. I will go over these events. Another event is going to come up real soon. Next month. You know what next month is. It's April. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to show you what Gulliver gave me. It's the Mouth of Truth. The legend says that, I don't even know where you find the Mouth of Truth. I'll have to look that up. But somewhere in that, in the area, that the legend is you put your hand into the mouth, and if the mouth closes, that means you have lied or something. That you have you lied in your life, or your life was a lie. But if you stick your hand into the mouth and nothing happens, that means you lived a life of truth. So, for those of you that is interested into mythology and all that, that's a little tidbit right there. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to keep this treasure. Because I'm going to keep this nice little treasure into the second floor, which I've not decided what I'm going to furnish it with. I've not decided what I'm going to furnish the second floor. So on the next day, that's one more day till sports fair. That's on a Tuesday. On the greatest Tuesday of your life. During Tuesday. Tuesday's great. And the video is being laggy. Yeah, to do post commentary, you have to watch your video again after recording your video. So it's a little different than live, where you just make up things. And I don't know why the video is slowing down. I have no clue why that's slowing down. Anyways, Master here, trying to figure out why is the AVI file slowing down. That usually creates desync on the video, forcing me to how I put this, forcing me to edit it more. And it's the morning, so I forgot. It's like, oh shoot, it's on Nookway's only open at 9 a.m. and closed at 10 p.m. Which is actually kind of nice, because some days I might not be home to actually record some days, but I'm not giving up, because thanks to the time cheats is actually going to help me, because I don't have time all the time. Yeah, I don't have time all the time to take the time to actually do the recordings. Because on Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm really busy with school and work. And usually work is on the weekends, but let's just say that I could not do it because of school and work, because my school's 9 to 9. That's 12 hours full, and that's my personal life. I know I'm crazy to take those hours. All of Monday and Wednesday, 9 to 9. Constant schooling. But that's just me. That is just me. And I can handle it. Not sure if other people can handle it, but oh well. Back to the subject on next month. And today's sports fair. I need to talk about that first. Next month is April, letting you know that 2 or several events are coming. It's time for the opening of the sports fair today in March 20th. So here's the schedule. At 9 a.m. aerobics, 11 a.m. is foot race, 1 p.m. is ball toss, and 3 p.m. is tug of war. Those sound like fun sports, right? They might not be your cup of tea, but it's certainly a sports fair. I mean, why wouldn't you want tug of war? Sounds fun, you know? See, today's event. Sports fair. So let's go find out where it is. It's any event that's like that is probably at the wishing well, so we're probably gonna have to go there. But first, we're gonna have to take the presents out. And at the sports fair, we're going to have to, since it is an event, we're gonna have to talk to Tour Timer. And I'm just cleaning out my letters inventory because I don't want cluttered letters. Oh, and before we can even go to Tour Timer, we're gonna have to go to the dump, then go to Tom Nook, because, like I said, there's no holiday like that for Tom Nook. Tom Nook works all the time. Even through Christmas. Yes, Tom Nook is such a hard worker. I wonder how much money he has right now. He's probably having like millions and millions because people are paying off their mortgages. Hex and Ninspark are still paying off their mortgage as well. And so am I. I have like the highest debt here. Oh well. I wonder how rich Tom Nook is now. And the fourth house, if that ever gets sold. By the way, it's still vacant, not occupied, vacant. I'm saying that the fourth house is vacant. So if, I don't know, one of y'all or one of my close friends or someone takes it, then someone's gonna take it. And then I'll probably, and if you have like a YouTube, if you have a YouTube, then if you have a YouTube icon, then I could probably make that and put that next to your house. Because that way you can tell whose house it is. Well, visually, you, the audience, will see who it is. And this is the sports fair. First, starting with aerobics. Now we have to talk to Torthaima. Today's a great day for exercising outdoors. I don't want to waste this opportunity, but a nap would have been awfully nice. Hey, what? Wake up, Tort. Anywho, I have something for you, Sprout. It's a spring medal! You're lucky, Sprout. I wasn't able to win one of those darn things. Yep, a spring medal. And no, not an actual spring. Or not the season, spring. Well, it is the season. Anyways, and now we're talking to a couple of villagers. You can read that on your own. I have no separate voices for the usual folk. I don't even have a voice for the officer yet, because you could actually see him showing off which aerobics to do. And that's Pudge. He never gets up this early. He's usually either sleeping in the mid-afternoon, and you can actually pull a muscle while waking up. It's kind of painful. Okay, so we're talking to the officer, Copper, and you can't exercise if your hands aren't free. We don't want anyone hurting themselves. Work that body, feel the burn. Tilt your C-stick left, left, switching sides, right, right. Now, he gives instructions on which exercises to do, and you have to free your hands to use the C-stick. Yes, you have to use the C-stick. Where are we going to do this? We're going to do it right here. Alright, so if you do left, left, the game will make you actually exercise. Now, right, right, or was it right, right first, and left, left? Oh, well. And there's also a couple of other exercises by doing up, up, by making you do jumping jacks. Another one is, if you tilt the, if you move the C-stick in the circle left or right, or clockwise, counterclockwise, then you'll exercise clockwise or counterclockwise. And keep breathing, deep breaths, breathe in, work that C-stick, lift it up slow like bottom to top. And that's, you make a T when you do, bottom to top. There's probably, whenever exercise you do, there's probably an opposite, like top to down. And I'm doing jumping jacks again. If you don't know what exercises to do, or, well, you can easily memorize this. Keep breathing, bottom to top. He keeps talking about that. Okay, so hey, what? Wake up, Tort. Look alive. Today's a sports fair. I'm the mayor, after all. I have to look like I'm in tip-top shape. Yep. And there's a radio right there, too. There's other events where you have to exercise every day. So, looking forward to that one. Can you do it? There's several ones, like, I think it was bottom left, bottom right, bottom right. There's a couple others. There's probably more that I don't even know. But if you keep asking Copper, he'll tell you all of them. See, look at me doing jumping jacks. Yeah, to do what do you call these exercising moves? I forgot which ones. Bottom left, and to the right, bottom right. Yeah, that's the one I mentioned. You can even see music notes playing on in the radio. Yeah, but you can't see what song it is. It's like I see sound and your colors. I could see music notes and hear music. Same thing. Not everyone's doing exercises though, so not everyone's going to participate. But that's the spring medal. Notice how it looks like a Mario coin from one of the Yoshi Island games. It's in that nice little case too. So it's like you actually earned it. I'll have to pick this up, but my pockets are full. So I'm just gonna drop it right here just to show you guys that I got a spring medal, and hopefully soon we're gonna get other medals too. So yeah, whenever the officer's doing aerobics, he's not there, and we can walk through that space. So we check inside the police place because I thought it was empty, but nope, Booker is still guarding it. Those darn guard dogs. So here's the items I forgot to pick up because my inventory was full. Looks like we have to come back later and pick them up. Let's have more sports fair fun. Today's second activity will be the foot race. Oh wow, we could actually race. Never knew we could do that in Animal Crossing. Alright, so we're gonna go to the sports fair area. This is later in the day. This is at 11 a.m. in the morning. So you exercise at 9. We get to talk to Tortimer and he says like, what? And he repeats himself. Apparently he's falling asleep. There's Bob. Bob better win. Bob better win. Come on, he's slowing down. Oh, nope, someone tripped. Oh, no, he tripped. Wow, this is a very interesting race. I wonder who's gonna win. Who's gonna win the Trinky Turnip Prize? Whoa, ouch, I'm really hurt, and I'm really hungry. Wow, okay, Bob. Even in his sleep, he's hungry. Even when he's racing, he's hungry, and, yeah. You could change the outcome of the race by, you know, accidentally talking to them. Want my autograph, Master? I'm a little too tired for that. She's wiped out. Okay, so Buck is next. This will blow your mind. And that's Millery with hey, not now. What if I trip and hurt myself? She doesn't want to race, but she does have a gun. She actually, it's called a pop gun. The pop guns are usually there to start races. So here they are warming up, walking back and forth, stretching. Here's Millery getting ready. And pop goes the gun. Apparently someone already tripped, and I wonder who's gonna win. You know what? I just noticed that that's kind of bad for your child in the pouch, Kit. Kit the kangaroo. That would actually hurt your child if you actually had your child in the pocket and you tripped. Or pouch, or whatever. I forgot the real word for that. So that's kind of dangerous to do that to your kid, but apparently she won anyways, regardless of how bad she hurt her child. And Buck's like, oh sorry, now it's like pant. I'm exhausted. Wow, just running for a few circles makes anyone tired. Surprise, 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 surprise. Pile driver. Oh, whoops, wrong. It's like, pile driver! Ah, whoops, wrong sport. Yeah, gotta do that properly. It's like, he thinks racing is wrestling. What's up, Tortimer? What's up? So yeah, here's today's again, just showing you again. Ah, the next one though. It's time for more sports fair fun. Today's third activity will be the ball toss. Yeah, the ball toss. Our character didn't really participate in the race, but can our character participate in the ball toss? Let's find out. I know our character can participate in aerobics, but here's the ball toss. So you get there's two baskets. There's actually one on the other side. The red one and the white one. So you have to put however many balls into the basket as fast as you can. And then the villager with the highest score wins. Looks like Winnie needs some help. Monika's not doing too well, and that's Gabby. This is going to be a close one, honey bun. Oh, there's some more balls over there. Oh, that's Stella and Pudge. So I guess the teams are divided into two, then divided into two again. So I guess they're working together. Okay. Alright. Here's our timer. Still saying like pile driver. He's very forgetful, like me. So you have red team and white team. I guess it's a team of 2 versus the other team of 2. That makes sense. Too bad you can't pick it up and steal some. Ruined a sports fair. Wonder what happens if I grab my net and hit the villager while they're doing this. That would completely mess it up. Or the balls will just hit your character and you flinch. And unless the villagers are... Man, Pudge, you're horrible. Let's watch Stella. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. Way to go, Stella. Man, Stella's boss. I think the white team's gonna win. Poor red team's losing. But that's my prediction. You don't actually see the winner of this one. So we're gonna leave it up to them to finish it up. Let them have some fun. Alright, so it says the schedule right here says the next one's Tug of War. The sports fair continues. Today's 4th activity will be the Tug of War. Right. It's 3 p.m. and we're going to watch to see how they do it. So we have Millery here with a red flag deciding who's going to win this one. Now Tug of War is a very simple game, which 2 teams get a rope and they pull it pull it on, if you're watching them, side to side across a white line. Now whoever pulls the other team all the way through the white line, then they lose. That includes all the people too, or the villagers. Pull like your life depends on it. Wow, okay, Gabby. I think I have a shot at winning. What do you think of me now, master? Huh? So yeah. And then toward time, we're still saying like pile driver. You can't pile drive during Tug of War. Interesting. What is it? I'm a little busy here, in case you hadn't noticed. Millery is being bossy. Millery. Sounds like a nursery rhyme. Millery, something. Anyway, we got Monique and Winnie versus Gabby and Bob. I think Bob better win. Bob better win that one. If he doesn't, I don't know what's gonna happen. We cannot let Monique win. Yes, I'm always against Monique because she's always been mean to me. She took 3,000 bells from me that one time. That was in another, that was like 5 years ago though. I'm not sure if I forgive Monique. She took all my items too. Monique is a jerk. Well, that's my opinion. You have your opinion, I have mine. So, while we sit here and wait for a winner, we're just going to be talking for like a couple of minutes. Notice there's a red thing in the center. You can't let that thing go too far on the other side. And apparently they're pulling it 4 times and they haven't pulled the entire team. Come on, Bob. I know you have the strength even though you're lazy. Millery is just waving that flag like nothing. Like a boss. But no one else wants to participate. I guess everyone else is lazy. They don't like the sports fair. Well, that's the end of the sports fair, though. See ya, guys. No, I'm not leaving. I'm saying see ya to the 20th. So yeah, okay, still the 20th, and it says there's a happy face next to the sports fair. I wonder what that means. Like in the other red keyholes, that means you entered the game. They didn't give you an event. Those are hidden events. This one was a visible event that you can actually do. Sports fair. Now, the next day, on a Thursday. We got one more day till we end the update. Now that we know more about the sports fair, that's basically what you do in the sports fair. You can actually participate in it, but only in one event. I don't think there's a way you can participate in tug of war. Oh, that would actually be cool though. If they made tug of war a lot of a shorter event. If they made it a lot shorter, then other people can do tug of war. Probably like online too. That'd be more epic. Only if they have done that in the. If they did that on the Wii, that'd be awesome. We'll just come over for like March 20th, and then we can actually do tug of war together, or at least do ball toss. Well, maybe at least foot race. Yeah, I could do foot race. I know my way around villages. I hope, as long as you don't have two cliffs. Oh, I hated my town when it happened, but oh well. I like it now. I'm actually kind of glad it happened. I could separate my village into sections of 6 instead of sections of 4. Because normally, your village would have one cliff, one river. And that's the normal. Or the usual. But since since my town has 2 cliffs, 1 river, about, then it's divided into sections of 6 instead of sections of 4, which makes planting trees a heck of a lot easier. I don't know how you say that. But yeah, check it out. I dug it up. Gotta dig it up. No, I'm not gonna mail my net. I don't want to sell my net. I don't want to get rid of my net. I don't want to mail my net. We go to the police office, I think, to the lost and found, illegal lost and found, and just pick up everything. And oh, that's a kitty carpet. That's right. It's like, oh yes, of course, that's fine, go ahead. So I just decided to take everything. Well, that's a lovely vanity. Doesn't Booker ever think like, what's a guy gonna do with a lovely vanity? Well, that's a jade check print. Of course, because it's green. Now there's another furniture. It's like pair of wardrobe, and I'm thinking, when I did this recording, I was like saying, yes, I finally got another wardrobe. And when you get more wardrobes, you have more storage space in this game. Now, if it was in the DS or the Wii version, you don't have that storage space. You only have 16 slots, which is not equivalent enough. Sure, it's more in the DS and Wii, but at least you can attempt to have like a lot of more storage space in the thing. Anyways, in Animal Crossing. This is Gracie. Gracie's back with her dirty car. I don't know why. Maybe because she called our town Hick Town, which is kind of bad. She thinks we're hillbillies and we don't know how to clean cars. But apparently I do, because I know how a car works. It has an engine. It revs. You need keys, which Gracie Grace sometimes loses in her nice little convertible over there, or whatever car that is. Probably a Lamborghini if it went any lower. Well, yeah, she thinks she's like some fancy fashion designer. And she said about my that I was wearing her brand. She said that. She also mentioned that like her clothes chooses the owner, not the owner chooses the clothes. So here I am tapping the A button super fast. And I have to actually break your thumb once a month to do that, to earn more shirts from Senora Gracie. So, she says we did a good job because her car is nice and sparkly and clean. Better than usual. So we got some of the clothing, and she said, oh, your collection of my branded clothes is growing, yay. Is that supposed to be a good thing? So I got a groovy print. That is actually kind of nice. A groovy print. Kind of reminds me of the 70s. Or early 80s. Anyways, now what do I know about the early 80s and 70s or whatever? Here I'm burying cherries. Because I need to increase the variety in town. Because, as Tom Nook said, variety is the spice of life. Which means we are going to have to make our own little orchid in town. So So I decided, like, oh, that's not a good place for a cherry tree. I'm going to put it up here. And I thought, oh, that's too close to the bush. So I'm going to put it over here. You got to be careful where you plant those cherry trees. When I was doing this, I actually lost a couple of trees. I have to replant some cherry trees. So this is the final day. I'm going to say it early because the last time I didn't say my proper goodbyes because I had to cut it off early. So I'm going to have to see you later then. Master signing out, and another March week should happen. There should be one more Friday in March. If not, then April will start. And when April starts, we're gonna have some fun. But yeah. It's the end, guys. See ya, and goodbye. This is, wow, more distractions in town. Had to pick up that fossil. Gotta check Tom Nook's door. And I guess it's not gonna end. We got 2 more minutes. About. So we gotta pick up the umbrella. And shirt. Take it to Tom Nook. Get rid of it for free money. Check out his inventory. His stock. My groovy print is awesome. I can spin in circles if I wanted to. I would get myself dizzy, but it's worth it. And don't worry, Animal Crossing does not make seizures. Trust me, I've been playing this for years. I know what I'm talking about. So yeah, this is the official end. We're in Pelly's office, the post office. And I like to come here in the daytime because I don't want to see Phyllis every single time I come here. So we're going to have to end it early in the morning. So, we're just going to send in a bunch of letters because I kind of need the cash flow from the museum. And I need to see Pete too, so wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something, wouldn't it? But, yeah. Next week should be March. If you guys are worrying about something, let me know. If you have a comment, please put it in the video if you want. I will always give feedback if it's a question or something. If it's something generic, I might not respond. Or I'll put no comment. Or something funny. But anyways, you can subscribe if you want. You can like if you want. It's up to you. I'm not forcing anyone. Here's my current debt I owe to Tom Nook. And I need to do it again. That's 324,000. So I decided to pause it again. So yeah, see you guys. Have a good one and enjoy your life because we're going to do another week of Animal Crossing next week. I hope to see you there and see you guys. Master signing out. Have a good day. Here is this week's code.